Kei Nagai, a regular high school boy who meets an accident and dies, but instantaneously revives and finds out that he is actually an Ajin. Ajin also are referred as demi-humans. Demi-humans in a sense is that they cannot die. They die, but they instantaneously revive, as it happens with our main character. As we also find out that Ajin are pretty rare in this world. There are only 44, if I'm not wrong, 44 Ajin in entire world. So as you can see, 44 Ajins out of billions, right? A population of billions. But we also find out that Ajins are not portrayed as something that people are interested in, but actually they're portrayed as monsters because, as you can see, they die but they revive. Now, while our main character is dealing with the fact that he's an Ajin, that people are afraid of him, that people wants to hand him over to the government, as we find out later in the story, that government actually shows that they are helping Ajin or they are interested in Ajin, but they are actually doing cruel things to Ajin, as we more find out that they are making them suffer through some more of the hardest experiences that you can ever have, like cutting of their bones, cutting of their limbs, because they can revive. They go through a lot of pain. Being an Ajin is not easy, even though it looks so easy. Now, as we see, our main character is dealing with the fact that he is also an Ajin. Now, what is he supposed to do? The one who offers to help is none other than his best friend Kai. Kai is one of my favorite characters in the story. He's really well done and I really like him a lot. He helps him out to get away from his town because he needs to get a little far away from where he is so that he can actually come up with a plan on how to move forward from here. I really like how Nagai's story is done from chapter 1 itself, when we see subtle hints about his backstory, that how he became an Ajin, but as till the end of the story, till we see the best fight, not the best fight, as in like the fight between him and our main antagonist, who I will get to. Ajin also has pretty great characters. So we have a character named Izumi, I'm not sure. She is also an Ajin, but she also works for government. So she knows the pain that an Ajin has to go through because of her past experiences with her family, that you will see as you read more. And we also have Yuto Saki, who is actually an upperclassman, as in like a senpai of our Izumi. As we also find out that our main antagonist, this is the character that I really want to talk about. He is such a fun character who goes to any extreme, any lengths to get what he wants to do. His name is Sato, yes. His name is Sato, and he pulls off stunts that nobody would ever expect. So I'll give you an example. So what he does is he cuts off his arm, like left arm, he wraps it up, sends it in a gift box to a government office, and then he goes through a grinding machine which grinds his entire body and destroys it, and then he can revive as he's an Ajin. So he revives in the building. So he uses his entire body to infiltrate that way. Just imagine, this guy is a mad lad. He goes through any extremes, any lengths. He's manipulative. He is the perfect recipe for a great antagonist. If you want to read Ajin, you should just read it for Sato itself. Sato itself makes the story a lot better than it actually is. He makes the story so much fun. He makes the story so much enjoyable, as we also find out Sato's backstory and how he actually became the way he is now, why he's so manipulative, the way he manipulates the entire Ajins, all of the Ajins in the world, or in Japan at least, to help him out to take down the government, to take stop their cruel experiments on other agents. He is not any morally white character. He does bad things, but he's pretty relatable, because if you were in his position, you would do the same. Now, if you made it till here, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week. Thanks again.